You know what they say, 5 heads are better than 1.
Only shooting stars break the mold.
Hello everybody and welcome to Brawl Stars. I'm Amy the Amazonian and today we are going to be playing Tiamat. That's right, the Dragon Queen herself. This deck is all about dragons. It's a dragon tribal deck featuring our favorite dragons, elder or otherwise, predominantly in the Gruulo sphere, but there's a whole rainbow of dragons in here, including Tiamat herself. So this deck is my personal choice of dragons. There are so many dragons in Magic Arena, you can actually go bonkers when building this deck, but this is my personal build. The 1-drops, the 2-drops, mostly ramp all the way up to 4 where we start hitting those good dragons, and more dragons. And of course we have some cards that synergize with dragons, like Dragon Lord Serpent. I almost said serpent there, it's servant. Dragon's Fire, and of course, tribal cards like Realm Walker, Pillar of Origins, because they're just good. They're just good. So we're gonna hop into the historic Brawl queue and take this for a spin. Now you may notice that in the lower left corner, there's a thing there, and you may be thinking, what the heck is that? Well, that's the music that's playing on this video. So if you are interested in seeing what's playing, that's what's in the corner. I figured, hey, we have such awesome music here. You should all just check out the artists. We've got the Consoles and Saint Lorraine, all sorts of cool people that you can actually find most of them on YouTube. Great place to go. So let's start with a little bit of scrying. Gotta have Red Dragon. And of course I have this very good dragon sleeve right here. What color to choose? I'm gonna go with black. Oh, look at that, even more mana. Here comes the Caryatid. There's also some cards you might not think of as dragons that are dragons, like Sprite Dragon. It's right there in the name. So we got matched up against a Joda deck. Joda deck is 5-color cheat things out, which is kind of bad for me considering that my deck is 5 colors, yes, but it's very fair battle cruiser magic, meaning I ramp and then I play big dumb dragons. I shouldn't call the dragons dumb. Nicol Bolas would be very insulted if I called him dumb. In fact, he'd probably kill me. He's already killed me. I just didn't see them killing me. Alright, so by playing Nicol Bolas, I effectively ramped because it made this tap for 2. I'm gonna use this Glorybringer ability to kill Joda. Get out of here, Yoda. You may be eternal, but you're quite on fire. It's very dead. Yeah, so we don't ever want Joda to stick to the board, and we don't want them to have 5 colors of mana because then they can cast all sorts of terrifying things from their hand, like Ulamogs, big spooky cards, to be kind. So I have 6 mana here. I think I'm going to pop down this Skyclave Relic, kicked. That way I'm just kind of giving myself some insurance. I don't need to get out anything else here. Just gonna swing back in again. Tiamat is a large shape-shifting dragon, I'm being told. I don't know that much about Dungeons & Dragons lore. I know that she is the dragon, though. But apparently she is always the biggest thing in a room, which is very funny to me. It's just like, oh yeah, you know that giant dragon? She wants to be huge, so she will always be the biggest thing in the room. So I'm gonna go ahead and make some treasures here. All the treasures. So we're gonna swing in. No, nothing to exert here. Get ourselves 9 extra mana. And I could either bank these, or I could throw out Tiamat and fill my hand up. I'm going to, wait a minute. Or I could Flippy! Thinking about it, Tiamat. No board wipes, Steve. Alright, we're gonna fill our hand up with the finest dragons. I'm actually gonna put Red Dragon because it just kills them outright here, and I think that's very funny. Masked Vandal because they currently have artifacts and enchantments that I'm scared of. Bladewing, because I do think they're going to kill all my stuff. Haste, because haste kills them. Yeah, we're just going to put in a variety of stuff that kills my opponent. How's about Terror of the Peaks? Okay, there's a good Lord of Dragons, and we're gonna end the turn. Very good. Oh no, my stuff is sideways. A sippy. A sip on my hard lemonade. Hey, 2 turns in a row? Well, that's butts. So just a guess, they're going to steal old Gnawbone and use it to cast all the cool stuff. Yep, so there's old Gnawbone betraying me, as she would. Old Gnawbone, by the way, is a girl boss. That's the best way to describe her character, according to Dungeons & Dragons experts, who have told me that old Gnawbone runs a gang. And that gang... I love this. And that gang is all centered around her desire to be like humans or other humanoid creatures. She's mad that she can't shapeshift. My beautiful sideways creatures. They're so sideways. Okay, so you have 13 mana. That's a frickin' Zakama. So Zakama lets them gain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A lot of life. I should probably consider myself dead. Probably. Just a maybe. Turns out that an extra turn following Cura Best of Sea Gods double tapping my stuff down is rough. Well, maybe they'll use up all this mana. Maybe they're gonna, like, roll Golos here and not leave 3 mana up. Please do that. Please do that. They know about the cards that I have. Okay, so that's Ulamog. Ulamog can exile 2 of my lands, which cuts me off from casting Red Dragon even if I do draw a land. Let's see what happens. Okay, they actually went for Mana Dork and Nicol Bolas. They still have 4 mana here. And I don't. So... I'm dead. Okay. Here's a Terror of the Peaks. Ooh, spooky, I know. Good game, Steve. If that is your real name. I think their name probably is Steve. I'm guessing here, but Steve is like a very real name. Uh-huh. Yeah, you're ramping? Do you want to kill me, Steve? Come on. Come on, Steve. Right here. Come on. Hit me. Hit me, Steve. Steve won't hit me. Oh, this is a shame. Let me tell you guys then, instead, about this delicious beverage I've been drinking. You may notice me sipping on it throughout the stream. I might refresh my cup. I made fresh limeade yesterday, and today poured myself a glass, and I got a little bit of elderflower liqueur and a little bit of bourbon in there, and ooh, delicious drink. Very good for the summertime. I say, even though it's autumn. Spacebar, let me die! A fine first match with our 5-color dragons. Let's see if we can match against a not Joda commander. A Burgy deck? Say what? Okay, Burgy it is! So, Burgy is a mono-red storm commander, I suppose. She works nicely for anything that's mono-red, because if you have lots of cheap red spells, you can chain them together because she gives you mana every time you play one. Renegade Tactics, my goose couldn't block. That's a choice. Alright, Legion Caryatide, and I'm going to chill. All my wee little mana dorks. May not be long for this world. Okay, so here's Burgy. And Strike It Rich, okay. So yeah, they're totally gonna storm here. You might notice they're playing a lot of these 1-cost cantrips. Yep, there's another one. Do you have anything? Oh, they don't have another 1-drop in hand, so that's good for me. I could play Essica as a mana dork here. She can block Magda. I don't think it's bad. Or I could save her for 5-color Prismatic Bridge next turn. Ooh. I roll greed. I guess I need a land for that. And they're going to slay my Galazeth. Goodbye, Miss Prismari. They get a treasure. They have 3 available mana. And, ooh, Seasoned Pyromancer. So Seasoned Pyromancer lets them draw and discard. They might make a couple elementals here. Just 1. Now, I feel like lighting one of you on fire is a good idea, and I should do it. So I'm going to play the Mimic. The Mimic is a dragon. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise, sweetheart. You are absolutely a dragon. I love how it's like, choose a dragon you control. I'm good, thanks. And hit Bertie. It's tempting to hit Magda here, but if I need to, these two can smooch and trade. I chose not to bridge that turn, because I wanted to make sure I had a blocker. It probably would have been smart, because I'm recognizing now that red does not have enchantment removal. Ooh, Hazret's Monument. That's another piece of Storm. Very good for Burgee. And we block. And I guess we block here too. DRC is pretty sweet too. Dragon's Rage Channeler. And look at that. They've got Delirium. They're crazy. Boop. Our Prismatic Bridge. I have 3 lands, a hope, and a dream. Green can remove monument, or can remove enchantments. White can remove enchantments. Blue can bounce enchantments. Black can actually destroy enchantments now. But red sees enchantments and does not know what to do with it. Alright, cheat out something good for me. Something, you know what? Fine. I like the Wandering Troubadour. It's cute. The Pathetic Prism. What a fun thing to say, Pathetic Prism. It cantrips. They get a little bit of mana refund from Burgee. Ooh, and they're having a thrill. They just tossed a Finale of Promise. Surprised that they would let Steamkin go to the grave. Do they find the grapes? No, they found a Banefire, though. And I'm probably just gonna have to chump block with the Sprite Dragon here. Because I need to not die in order to win this game. With our current status, might be hard. Okay, we got Dragonkin Berserker. We're only getting the little ones out here. The wee ones. Hey, Magda. No, I'm good, sweetie. All right. I can make and eat a food. And at least we're discouraging attacks on the ground with our Dragonkin Berserker. Okay, so they're swinging in with everything. Seasoned Pyromancer, by the way, does have more value from the grave. But it doesn't matter. I feel the need to block. I'm going to sacrifice my goose here. And we're going to create a food. We're going to eat a food. We're going to say yum, 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 yum. Delicious. What a delicious treat. Oh, they have hot grapes! Oh, that's like the smallest grape shot. If only they got it like one turn earlier where they cast so many spells, that could have been so wild and kooky. Alright, they're getting that seasoning at the ready. Loaded coat. Oh, wow. You are just mean, aren't you? I think this prismatic bridge is mad at me. Alright, so they're looting. At least we don't have to worry about that, but there's plenty of other direct damage to my face options they could have. So Dragon's Rage Channeler has to attack. And they're swinging in with these little ones. I probably don't want to block, so I won't. And the bridge gets me another mana dork. Ooh, so Sarkhan actually feels okay here. It's going to deal a damage to any attackers, which makes these not so good. I can also grab Drakaseth here because it's going to let me clear out the board during my next attack. Let's see. So I have exactly 7 here. I'm going to just grab Drakaseth. And I'm going to chill with my red dragon too. We're at 5 life. We're at 5 life. I am in no position to leave open any part of my face from not getting blasted, flavor blasted by this Burgie. Oh, hey Chandra! You're scary. You're scary. Okay, they got a double cast, I think. So here's my Drakaseth. Drakaseth at least lets me, like, wipe this board. Oh, yeah. Nice. Okay. So they know that they're no match for Drakaseth. They would need 3 damage to my face, and they would need it now. And they don't have it. So, we win. Good job, us. We're in a game. We're in a game. I have nothing to do until turn 3, but on turn 3 I ramp. Let's go. Let's die. We're up against wizards. Wizards and spells. This is Kaza, the Royal Chaser, who discounts instants and sorceries depending on the number of wizards. Hello there, Temple of Malice. What would you like to reveal to me? The Pillar of Origins. So Pillar of Origins is ramp. Right now I already get myself to 5 mana, but I think I can still take this. Just flipping to a page in my notebook where I can write down notes. Bewildering, I know. Nobody's ever taken notes before. Here comes that chromatic lantern. And now I should be good to start laying out some dragons. A demanding dragon? I'll take a demanding dragon. Do you want to sacrifice your old man? Old man could have countered my Pillar of Origins. That would have made me very sad. Wow, alright, so they took the 5. They're like, I am a counterspell, I am a wizard, and I will protect WKWTWS, which stands for definitely Would Kitties Want to... I don't know what this other... Would kitties want to wick shoes? It's kitty speak for lick. And the answer is yes, because my mom's cat loves to lick my shoes. Jaya's Immolating Inferno has been revealed. They want to deal big damage for big whammage. It's up to 3 targets, right? Ooh, that's a lot. They're tapped out here, so like if I wanted to ramp, that would be a fine time. I could like ramp into Moonveil, but I just kind of want to get down Iymrith. So here comes Iymrith. Whee! Bonk! Please, Kazaa, do not illegally download that damage onto my face. Relic Amulet. That's a nice bank for your spell damage. I had a game of Standard where somebody was playing Relic Amulets and I kept stealing their Relic Amulets with the Thieving Skydiver. It was very fun. There's another wizard. The Magmatic Channeler. Pillar of Origins. You want to counter that, old man? No? Smart move. Alright, we're gonna swing in here. Whee! They're down to 7. This can deal a lot of damage with the triple discount here. And here's the Moonveil Regent. It's a really cool dragon. I have loved this every time I've gotten it in a Midnight Hunt draft. And it plays very nicely with rainbow-colored dragons. If you have Tiamat out when this dies, you get to deal 5 damage, just like, pooh! Okay, Kazaa. What you got? You could kill all 3 dragons, maybe? They've activated this. X equals 3, okay. There's 3 wizards out here. And that means that they can do this for 5. Alright, they can do it for more, but they're just going for 5 here. I deal 0 damage, so I'm gonna deal 0 damage to their face. Ooh, Red Dragon seems like a real nice follow-up here. I think I'm going to go for Lathliss, though. Just a nice, big dragon. Just a nice, chunky dragon. Okay, Dualcaster Mage to copy no spells, but banking a little bit more damage on that Relic Amulet. In case they want to, I don't know, blast my Lathliss with that. Okay, Primal Amulet. That's really nice, especially once it flips. Right now it does discount their spells, but once it transforms, it doubles spells. River's Rebuke. That's going to throw Lathliss back into my hand along with my 2 mana rocks. If they want to, they could get some good damage on me. We do have some hasty dragons in this build, but I don't see any of them right here. So I have the choice now between how much I want to get back onto this battlefield. I'm going to go for just Verix. Verix, I think, is good enough at protecting me here. If they kill it with a Relic Amulet, I won't be too sad. And if they don't kill it, they let me hit their face, then we have this red dragon to finish off the game. Oh, Pull from Tomorrow. Okay, so that's a big draw spell. If they activate Kaze here, they could pretty much fill their hand. They probably don't want to go for like a full 7. I think like 5 would be really good with the amount that they have here, especially with the double discounts. So they're going for X equals 4. I think that makes perfect sense. They have the 4 discount off Kaza, plus 1 discount off Primal Amulet, and it leaves them with 5 mana with which to do it as they please. 6 mana now. They got a land, and they discarded Tezzeret's Gambit. Nothing to proliferate here except for your primal amulet. Okay, so they are blasting Verix. They know it's too dangerous to let me hit them. Oh, and they're abrading my pillar! Well, that's rude. I need that for playing dragons. What a shame. Okay, well, I suppose I'll go for this land. Comes in tapped. And I don't have too many choices for dragons here. This is, I know, technically a dragon. And I'm thinking about bringing back one of these. But I'm just gonna go for Rampos. Oh, do I die? 1, 2. I might die. It's okay if I die. I don't mind dying. They draw a card. Okay, there comes Siren Stormtamer, so they're very good at countering things. Ooh, death! We're up against Old Stickfingers. That's a brand new commander. Very cool. Old Stickfingers is getting creatures in your graveyard and then reanimating them. That's typically how it's built. Old Stickfingers lets you put creatures by the number. You don't get to choose which creature, but you get to put creatures by the number into your graveyard. It's really cool, and it synergizes really well with Self-Mill, which is very common on black and green cards. I've got a choice here. Do I want to set up for this ring, or hope to get another land? I'm going to play the tapped land here. Or this Dragon Lord Servant, because I don't trust myself to draw the right colors, and I'm just going to keep on ramping. So they've named green on that. They have 3 mana available. And here's a binding. They're going to destroy my ring. Oh no! Ramp undone. Ooh, let's hit them with a Nadaar. Give me that scry. In Historic Brawl, anything goes, where you can trade blows. And have old Stickfingers. Also, you can get out your old Stickfingers early and just watch it grow if you have some good self-will. I have actually not played against an old Stickfingers Brawl deck yet, but I've been thinking about making one for myself. Hey, old Stickfingers. If you go on the Wizards website, you can actually find the old Stickfingers story. It's very cool, about a town that is being haunted by old Stickfingers. They just hit me with the Harrow. And old Stickfingers for X equals 2. And they just milled 2 extremely scary cards, both of which could be reanimated. That is a Sheoldred and an Ulamog. If they get the Sheoldred, they get the Ulamog. So that's terrifying. Yikes? I'm gonna go with yikes. Got this here Dragon Lord's Servant. Boop. And feel great terror at the current status of their graveyard. Hey, old Stickfingers, I see you have Death Touch and I choose not to block. Cauldron's Gift, okay! So they are milling themselves and they're gonna bring back Sheoldred. Sheoldred makes me sacrifice and lets them reanimate. Help! Hey, I don't happen to have any dragons here that have that much power, but maybe they'll fall for this little bamboozle here. Yup. You should definitely block. There's no way she has a trick. Dang it. They didn't block. I figure it was worth a try. I figure it was worth swinging in with Nadaar. Okay, so here comes Ulamog. They no longer had any creatures in their graveyard. A double block does not kill Sheoldred here, so we're taking 7. And then I suppose I'm going to sacrifice Galazeth if I have the opportunity. Oh, we actually don't have the opportunity, because that's the Meat Hook Massacre. That's the Meat Hook Massacre. So, I take lethal damage next turn. That's cool, that's cool. Check out my bridge, though. Ta-da! I made this myself.
I am ancient, and why I can create.
Ah, good game, good game. Exact lethal. One more game. One more game. One more game. Gotta have it. Need to have it. Love to play me some Brawl. It's time for dinosaurs! Dinosaurs versus dragons. A classic matchup. I'll take it. Just off Sun's avatar. If he hits your face, it's dino time. So their early game goal is going to be to ramp. I don't like my early game goal. But I want to get down this fast damage, this man who makes more dragons. Dragonkin Berserker, kin of the drag. A goose! Augustus Gloop! Or just Augustus. This actually is not a dragon while it's in my hand, which means I can't Orb of Dragonkind into it. Do I think I need to burn this goose? I don't. I feel like they have something here. What could they have? Maybe a nice protective spell. Maybe a shock. Maybe some awe. Yes, this is a shapeshifter, but it's not a changeling. You get to choose its type as it enters the battlefield. But I want to get this Iymrith out next turn, and this will let me. Fabro Elder. Ooh, so this is a much bigger mana dork than that is. Because of that, I am going to make a hard decision. Let them have the mana. Don't let them have the mana. Don't let them have the mana. I'm killing it. It's gone. Whee! In we go! Another 2 damage to the face. This can be a mana dork for up to 3 mana on each tap. Gilded Goose, you have to like recharge it by making food tokens, so I think that killing that is the right move. Over getting out my like super cool dragon that I love very much. Okay, Guardian Project is card draw. We're good for us creature-based decks. Temple of Bad Ice. What's on top? More land, but it comes in tap. Don't care! It's Iymrith! Iymrith has a cool animation. She's like the only one of the cycle of legendary dragons that got one. Tiamat has the same one, but with more heads as the other ones. And then Iymrith is just like, what's up? I actually have an animation. Check me out! What a cool dragon. And my opponent knows that dragon time is a fine time to die. Sorry for dragging this video out so long. Get it? Dragon's dragon. But I had a really good time filming it, and as always, if you want to watch me record this live, you can do so at twitch.tv/Amazonian. Usually I record these in the morning, but right now it's an evening stream because I wanted everybody to watch me drink hard limeade and play Magic. As always, I hope you have fun playing some historic Brawl, and I hope to see you next time!